Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you today, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come up for you. Hope this reading finds you happy and healthy. Hope you're enjoying your journey to becoming more and more yourself. Finding out who that is, embracing all aspects of yourself. Hope you're able to perceive more and more through the lens of source. Bringing compassion and grace and love. All right, let's start with your tarot reading here. This is a general reading. I'm tuning into general energies, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a reading where I tune into your specific energies, your specific questions, there's the link in the description box below that takes you right to my book online page. And you can sign up for a reading there. It's so much fun meeting so many of you in that one-on-one space. Appreciate all of you who have met me in that one-on-one space. Very honored to read for you. So, all right, let's begin. In the past, we have the energy of the King of Pentacles. Someone very abundant, confident, grounded, secure, ambitious, protective. This is an energy that provides for themselves and others. This is an energy that's honored, finds honor, finds joy in being able to create for themselves and others. Very providing of safety, providing of security, providing of safety. The calm person in the room. I feel like this person has a lot of wisdom. All right, so King of Pentacles. What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Like, all the cards want to jump out, but okay. Looks like this King of Pentacles in the past is trying to get out of some type of devil energy. So codependency, toxicity, trauma bonding, having difficulty with this because they don't have access to the truth. This person doesn't have access to truth. It feels like they can't access the truth in their crown chakra. Feels like they're stuck in seeing things through the devil energy lens. And so that makes it difficult for them to, they can't even plan, they can't strategize, they can't make a decision, can't move forward, very stuck, unable to have a new beginning. Wow. Feels very linked to being in that devil energy and maybe unconscious, like not realizing that they're in that energy, that they're working with that energy. To them, it might just feel familiar, normal, the usual. but because it's a lie, they can't have a new beginning. They've done as much as they can in the energy of codependency, dependency, toxic bonds. And that feels pretty normal. So I feel like anything different than that feels very unfamiliar. So it's scary. And it feels like, nope. But that inability to try something new, seeing things from a new perspective, is keeping them stuck. And again, this is in the past. Feels like this energy got connected with other people who were also stuck in this familiar loop. And they feels like start talking about, like, sharing, trying to figure out where the problem is coming from, and it leads to like gossiping. It leads to this discontent, and then talking about it and finding others who are also stuck, who also don't want to change. And so they come together and rail against anything they perceive as, it feels very, this energy of combining with other people to complain at the time is a great relief, because this person can, all of these people can kind of unite in their sadness and their stuckness. And it feels a little more powerful in a group. We're all unempowered. We're all stuck. But maybe that's where it's supposed to be. It looks like people in this energy just wanted to skip over the death and rebirth. They wanted, death and rebirth card number 13. They wanted to skip over the death part and just go right to a new beginning. Wouldn't we all? It's like, this really sucks. I'm very unhappy. I feel like this energy blames you for their stuckness, and they want a new beginning, but they don't want to have to go through death. They just want a rebirth. They just want to go right to the good stuff. I don't want to have to do anything difficult. I just want to get right to the best part. I want to get to the rebirth. I want to get to new energy and fun, but I don't want to have to deal with dissolving the death parts, taking something apart and learning anything from it. Yeah, there's a immaturity going on here, a naive. Yeah, these are all very 0, 1, 2, 3, very young cards. There's a lack of maturity that they've brought to this. So where this led them, I want a new beginning. It feels like what they did is created 10 of swords. They went from this very immature, I don't know. Well, let's just like murder I don't want a death of, but I want to destroy this past. I feel like you, not murder you, literally. I don't feel like that's the story going on here, but get rid of, there's a seeing you as the problem, why things can't move forward. And instead of ending it and with you, it feels like I'm going to punish you and make it impossible for you to have a new start. They're refusing to die, but they want whatever they see in their environment that's causing the problem, that they're willing to go after. So this is real cowardly. I mean, it takes a lot of strength to admit, to see what choices you've made that led you to this stuck space where we started isn't really that bad of a place. I'm unhappy. I realize I'm in a codependent or dependent type of scenario. It's toxic. But I'm not gonna, I'm gonna go the route of it's not my fault. And blame someone else for this and make them pay for it. I'll feel better. I'll feel more empowered. This is them talking, their kind of energy. I'll feel better. Just, I'm so frustrated and upset. And I've worked myself up by talking with others that it is all your fault. That makes sense. Because if I'm operating from the belief, the core belief that it's not my fault. So if it's not my fault, then who else, how can I change this and keep my ego intact? That's it. I don't want my ego to die. I want to go right to having more fun. And somebody's got to pay. You've got to end this. And so it feels like they sacrificed you. Oh, and it looks like for some of you, there's a third party kind of behind this, kind of this energy saying, that's right. It's all their fault. It's all who you're connected to's fault. Feel like this person really, if you had a codependent, toxic connection with this King of Pentacles in the past, feels like someone else wanted to take your place. They didn't realize you're in a codependent relationship. They just wanted the King of Pentacles energy. And so it looks like everybody got the idea that this is what needs to take place. Betray, just skip the death, go right to rebirth with the third party. It's perfect. What a great plan. Very naive. Very naive. And it feels unnecessarily brutal. But it feels like that's what they felt like they needed to do. But at the time that this was unleashing, it feels like they feel very sure that this is the right way to go. They've got someone who's saying that you're the bad person. They've spent enough time in their own head and talking to others and saying just enough so you become the bad person. You're the problem. You're the reason I can't have a new beginning. Wow. All right. So in present time, present energy, we have the Five of Pentacles. Someone's feeling very left out in the cold, injured, financially unstable, mentally, emotionally unstable. physically unwell, unable to heal. So isolated, so separate. They're carrying some type of burden. They're carrying some type of burden. Okay, this again feels like someone you were connected with is feeling the Five of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold, feeling very burdened. The person if someone you were connected with and now it feels very separate, feels like you might not be in communication with them or see them or at all. That's why they feel this Five of Pentacles. They're very burdened. Ten of Wands. If I'm reading this correctly, the person who you were with, the third party, they're very burdened by that connection, or that connection that person has turned their back on this person. Person you're connected with or were connected, let's call that an X energy and third party. Looks like your person just keeps trying to make it work with the third party. It has a lot of passionate energy, wants to take action towards them. There's a lot of passion your person has for this third party, but the third party looks like they're cold. They're not abundant. They're dependent. This is the third party. Unfertile, dependent or codependent. They're a lack of abundance. Icy, a lack of nurturing, a lack of, but they're going towards that energy. And I feel like what they're wanting from the third party is what this third party does not have. This third party is not nurturing. This third party is not fertile and abundant. Feels like person you were connected with, X, very unapologetic. Ooh, wow, very unapologetic. Boom. This hit the cards with some force. Wounded warrior coming out of, oh, okay. This person feels like they went through a battle with the third party. Like, it feels like the third party has your ex just wrapped around their little finger. However, you were blindly attached to this person in the past, kind of over trusting this person, giving too much to this person, to this connection. It looks like they are doing that now to someone who's ignoring them, who's cold shoulder. So I feel like you were attached with someone who's an avoidant attachment style. And so it created a scenario where you were chasing their energy. And it looks like in present time, they're attached to the third party and getting the cold shoulder from the third party. All right, your energy, you're having a lot of success and very public, a lot of success, creating abundance. Something's coming through. Something is really shifting for you. Yeah, you might be incredibly intuitive, psychic, an empath, do some type of energy work. There's something around feels like you are consciously bringing success in business, especially financial success, building something lasting, building something generational. As you heal generational traumas and curses, looks like your desire is then to leave something for future generations. Beautiful. Wow, lovely intentions. What else do yeah, this has been a calling, something that you've been called to. It looks like for a long time you've been planning and strategizing, but unable to really move something forward. And something happens in these energies, and it allows you to have whatever movement that you've been waiting for. Feels like you've been working on something for a long time, Yemen. Now I'm looking ahead in the cards. Okay, validating. It looks like you have this amazing success around your business. Feels like you use your intuition. That this is, that you are starting a new life, a new beginning. And it's what you've been called to. You feel it kind of a pulling within towards it. Something that you've been strategizing and working on for a long time, but it really hasn't taken off, not to the level that you wanted. And then now it's something is switching in the energy, and it's like a whole different story. And so messages from your higher self, Ace of Pentacles. This feels like the new story that I'm queuing up in the present time card. So messages from your higher self, Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, new opportunity, new tangible, physical, in the 3D. What's this new beginning? What do we need to know? Oh, interesting. Okay. There's a couple. The masculine's upright and the feminine is inverted, but they're the king and queen of swords came out right next to each other in regards to this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning. So there's a couple here. The masculine energy is upright and the feminine energy is not upright. Emotionally manipulative, mentally manipulative, very This energy uses people, exert control. What do we need to know about this couple and about this new beginning? What is it that we need to know about this couple and this new beginning? There's a lack of love here. There's a lack of options. I feel like who I'm tuning into is the King of Swords upright, a masculine this is someone who's very smart, very clever. I don't know why I'm getting a sense of humor from the King of Swords upright, but okay. I think that's part of it, is smart. Sense of humor, because they are very smart. Okay. Looks like you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles, someone who's very abundant, successful, abundant, confident, nurturing, independent. Someone's getting out of a mental trap. Someone's getting out of a mental trap, like some limiting way of seeing things. Tell me more about the King of Swords. What do we need to know about the King of Swords? All right, something's not working. So this is about the King of Swords energy. Something's not working. They're realizing something's not working, but they've got some hidden emotions. They don't see, or they can't feel yet. They have buried emotions. They're tired of fighting. They've got a choice. They've got a choice in love and partnership. Doesn't feel like they want to make this choice. They're trying to avoid making a choice. Interesting. So they're kind of, it feels like interesting. I recognize this. It feels like someone trying to not make a painful choice. And so that reminds me of this energy that I was tuning into. Like, I don't want to make a choice that's going to lead to something painful for me. But this person realizes if they ignore this, if they ignore how they're feeling, then they're not going to be able to manifest their dreams come true. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in reverse. What do we need to know about the Queen of Swords in reverse? Ten of Swords. This is someone so in pain that they're hurting people. This person is just in pain, unhappy, not understanding why they're so unhappy, and they're kind of making it everybody else's problem. They communicate in a way that's just very painful. Cutting, biting. Yeah, they've been depressed for a long time. They feel that they've had a lack of success and they're not where they want to be. They want a new opportunity. They want a new beginning. Okay, let's find the Nine of Pentacles, your energy in the center of the reading. So it starts with a new tangible beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, and you're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. So it feels like this new opportunity is you. You are quite possibly someone's new beginning. And you have the Nine of Pentacles with this Ace of Pentacles. You'll have 10 of Pentacles with this new opportunity. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. What do we need to know? Oh, interesting. Queen of Wands in reverse almost flew out. So possible third party. Are you considering, or is someone considering putting you in a third party? What do we need to know? You're ending a cycle. You're ending the cycle with double energy. You're getting out of a nightmare. And it does look like you would like a loving connection. And looks like you're waiting for someone who's charismatic and strong, someone who takes action, someone who has an inner strength and a fire. It looks like someone you feel a burning, a good kind of burning and yearning, and someone who's equal give and take, someone who can fill your cup and you can fill their cup, someone who feels like a soulmate kind of energy, a steamy soulmate energy here. So, all right, your challenge right now is the Four of Pentacles. Holding on, your challenge is that you're holding on to someone or something, feeling insecure, and so you're holding on. There's a lack of trust here. Holding on. What are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? Who are you holding on to? What are you holding on to? What do we need to know? Oh, you're holding on to someone who's unapologetic and immature, or they're holding on to you. Feels like you're holding on. Why are you holding on to this energy? Feels like trauma, habit. Feels like holding on to a trauma bond. Someone who was responsible for your care and yet they're the ones being brutal. So feels like you experienced this trauma bond as a child, and so it felt familiar. creating this again in a romantic connection. Depending on someone who's not nice, and it creates this disassociation. So where you're actually clinging to the person causing you the trauma, and there was this lack of inner strength, not realizing that you have that strength within. There's this exhaustion, like I can't do it on my own, I'm not strong enough. And I feel like your spirit guides are screaming at me, saying that's not true. That's not true. You just haven't shown yourself yet. Yeah, it looks like your challenge is to let go of limiting beliefs, let go of people who are unapologetic and unchanging when they hurt you. They don't get it. You've explained enough. They don't get it. It's not that they don't get it, it's that you don't get that they don't care to get it. Letting go of constantly, it looks like your challenge is to let go of even the story that I'm on, the victim story. Letting go of victim mentality, letting go of, I can't do it, I'm not. You're strong. Look what you've been through. Look what you've pulled yourself through. Your challenge is to feel like there's a divine timing to watch. Feel like the universe is like, way to go. Watch this. Are you ready? I get the feeling that your only job right now is to keep your vibration high. Letting go in your challenges, letting go of anyone and anything that it's not for you. It's not actively showing up for you to help you build this new you and this next part of your journey. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.